Bill Cook, and this is his experience. Welcome to the Bill Cook Experience featuring Rooster Brown, everybody. Yeah, hell yeah, Bill. He's not just another, look here, sir, I'm going to tell you right now. He is not just a piece of meat, okay? I mean, he's handsome and all, and we know that my ex-wife. But hey, look, he is also a talented and intelligent young man, so I need people to not just treat you like a handsome piece of meat there, Bill. You look good today, Bill.
No, he's just a piece of meat over there.
No, he's not. He's not just a piece of meat. He's a piece of meat, yes, but he's also... Yeah. Yeah, Bill, but you're also more than that. You were the glue that holds this band together.
That's the glue right there.
Well, no, but you and him are simpatico. Yeah, all right. All right, Bill, let's get serious. We got a job to do.
That's right.
Bill, did you ever meet Charlie Pride?
I did have the pleasure of meeting Charlie Pride, yeah.
Did you ever play with Charlie Pride?
We backed him up. I think I told you that story in Greenwood, Mississippi.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the little stories about Bill Cook and the legend that he is. Welcome to the Bill Cook Experience. Here's some Charlie Pride country music. Ever I chance to meet old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime in any place. Every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess secrets of my happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. And the secret I'm speaking of is a woman and her man in love. And the answer is in the song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Ooh, good morning, angels. Hot and mighty, it's good to be here today. AJ's Good Time Bar. Who's here to have a good time? You're allowed to make noise in here. Hell yeah. Hey, look, don't get too excited, though. Hell, that's all the rock and roll I'm playing today, all right? And we got old what's-her-name here on the fiddle. That's Miss Kari Nelson. I got to stand up straight around Kari today.
You're always standing straight.
I don't know, Kari. I don't know. You look okay. You know Bill Cook, but you look good. Yes, sir. Man, I love that song. Whoa! Bill, what are you doing over there?
Come on. It's getting out of hand.
Here, you know that? That's a fiddle kick. You know it, Jason? Little man, Alan Jackson. No, you're not confused. Yeah. That's the one. That's one. There was a girl in here one day that was in the video for it. You want to hear it? Sorry, we do not do that one by Alan Jackson. We do a lot of Alan Jackson. I love that song, but we don't do it. I think it'd fall apart, so we're going to negotiate with you. Can we do another Alan Jackson? What's your second favorite Alan Jackson? I'm sorry, man. That's a great one. That's one of my favorites by him, too. You got your credits in the jukebox, sir. Where are you from? Minnesota.
I'm from Minnesota. Look at me.
Don't you know?
I know where Albany is, though. I like that. Yeah.
She's from Minnesota. She's from
Rosa.
He's like, oh God, that's like super Minnesota. That's like so Minnesota it hurts, literally.
No, sir.
Oh jeez. Oh, don't you know?
I'm actually going up there next week, so I may not make it back. If we make it through December.
Let us know what other Alan Jackson song we can do. We're going to do a Merle Haggard song. It's called The Big City.
Can I get some more electric as well?
I'm tired of this dirty old city. Entirely too much work, never enough play. And I'm tired of this dirty old sidewalk. I think I'll walk off my steady job today. Free somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement, thinking your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. I'll bet you would. I've been working every day since I was 20, and I haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. Hey, there's folks who never work and they've got plenty. And I think it's time guys like me, we had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. This is Good Time Corey Nelson right here. I don't know how you got that nickname, but, you know, we're not going to get into that right now. I mean, we know how Bill Cook became known as the secret weapon of Broadway. He's got a good nickname, but Good Time Corey Nelson, huh? Oh, no.
It's not such a good time.
Oh, no. I think you're fun. Why don't you do a song for everybody?
Let's try that
can do Jacob's Ladder for you. We'll do it after this. All right, here's Corey Nelson going to do this one for you.
Well, they're gonna put me in the movies. Yeah, they're gonna make a big star out of me. And we'll make a film about a gal that's sitting on me. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. Well, this movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Yeah, 'cause then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool who ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, play it, boy. And we'll make a film about a gal sitting lonely. Hey, about someone down on their knees. Well, I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. 'Cause all I gotta do is act naturally. But I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. Well, this movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Yeah, 'cause then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool who ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that's Corey Nelson on that one. Sounded good. Sounded good. Mm-hmm. We got a request for some Mark Wills country music going out to Minnesota, don't you know ya? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. My buddy, Mr. Jason Chance, is going to do this one for you.
Pretty good.
All right, here's a request for some Mark Wills. Mr. Jason Chance is going to do this one for you. Hey, right in there. People watching on like, what? What's he doing? Making animal sounds? I don't know what animal sounds like. Ridiculous. Hey, 1, 2. Hey, yeah. Hey, it's still there. It's
Yeah, the last verse is in that E mod.
hey, yeah. No,
Welcome.
that kind of got it. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Sounds real dead on. Sounds real heavy on the low end and dead on the high end. Yeah. Hey, check 1, 2. All right, Kathy, we got some great Merle Haggard coming up for you in just a second. But first, we got to do this one by request. It's fine. It's not like
Any of you folks out there still like 90s country? All right. Who still likes Garth Brooks out there? Well, this song, a little story behind this song. This was actually pitched to Garth, and he had it on hold for a while. And Mark Wills, when he first got his record deal, and I know a little bit about this because I knew Mark a little bit growing up down in Georgia when I lived down there. And Garth was always his hero. So when he got to cut this song, it was a special thrill for him. It was I think this was his first #1. Cool song called Jacob's Ladder.
It's our first request of the day. It goes like it.
Jacob was a dirt farm boy, raised at the fork in the road at the clapboard house. Rachel was a land baron's daughter, born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Her daddy said he wouldn't stand for Rachel wasting life with a common man. He tried hard to keep them apart, said you can't draw lines in a young girl's heart. So late one night by the harvest moon, Jacob climbed a ladder up to Rachel's room. He knew his place, it was right beside her. Step by step into her world, head over heels for his brown-eyed girl, and getting called didn't seem to matter, 'cause heaven was a-waiting for the top of Jacob's ladder. It'll be 5 years September since her daddy found a ladder and a note on a windowsill. He swore he'd never forgive them. Nothing melts a heart like a grandchild will. Now he climbs up on the knee, says, Grandma, tell me a story, the one about me. He thinks back and his sign says, listen, child, once upon a time. Yeah, late one night by the harvest moon, your daddy climbed a ladder to your mama's room. He knew his place, it was right beside her. Step by step into her world, head over heels for my little girl. And here you are, that's all that matters, 'cause heaven was waiting at the top of Jacob's ladder. Yeah, heaven was waiting at the top of Jacob's ladder. Mark Wills music by request, y'all.
Yeah, Jason Chance on that one. Man, that's a good one. All right.
That's a great song. It's a tremendous
I heard somebody holler out just now, Beaches of Cheyenne. Who did that? That's we love that song. Let's do it. We got.
These guys came to play.
Hey, man. They didn't accidentally come here to raise hell. They knew Bill Cook, the legend himself, was going to be here. So I love rodeo music, rodeo cowboy music, and there's a George Strait song called "I Can Still Make Cheyenne," and we always talk that this would be the sequel to that. This is the rest of the story.
If you made a movie out of those two songs back to back, it would be one of the saddest movies you've ever seen.
But a good rodeo cowboy movie. George Strait could star in it.
No, he couldn't.
Who would you pick to star in it?
If I could pick anybody to star in any movie at any time, it would be Brad Pitt. Yeah, but you didn't say which Matthew McConaughey, you know? Like, there's Dallas Buyers Club Matthew McConaughey. There's the one where he gained like 100 pounds for a role.
Well, it's not that one.
There's annoying Matthew McConaughey in Tropic Thunder when he's got the little Bluetooth heads too.
I say Matthew McConaughey in Mud.
Matthew, oh yeah, I kind of like Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. All right, man. Yeah. All right. That's the thing about them girls, man. Oh yeah, there's also, yeah, don't forget the Wolf of Wall Street McConaughey. I don't, yeah. That's the way I am after 3 or 4 more tequilas. I'm like, listen, bartender, I want you to bring me in the band a tequila and bring us one every 10 minutes till one of us passes out. But now here we go, guys. Here's some Garth Brooks by request. Don't mess it up, Corey. Everybody. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm the only person in this band that drinks tequila. So
Public service announcement.
If you bring up 5 tequilas, then that just means they stay sober and I pass out, and that just. So, well, Alyssa's here, and she knows what we drink. Thank goodness. All right, here we go.
Are we all in? Yep.
I'm all in.
They packed up all his buckles, shipped his saddle to his dad. By the way the house looked, she must have took it bad. The workers come on Monday to fix the door and patch the wall. They say she just went crazy the night she got the call. He was up in Wyoming and drew a bull no man could ride. He promised her he'd turn out, yeah, it turned out that he lied. Hey, all the dreams that they'd been living in the California sand died right there beside him in Cheyenne. Ain't say she just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. 'Cause every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. They never found her body, just her diary by the bed. Told about the fight they'd had and the words that she had said. And when he told her he was writing, she said, "And I don't give a damn if you never come back from Cheyenne." They say she just went crazy, screaming out his name. She ran out into the ocean, and to this day they claim Cheyenne. Nobody can explain it. They say she's still alive. They even claim they've seen her on the shoreline late at night. So if you go down by the water, you'll see her footprints in the sand. Every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Yes, every night she walks the beaches of Cheyenne. Thank you. We'll have to talk about that one. Thank you, Garth Brooks by request. No, well, the reason we got to talk about it is because that's a $20 bill for The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
That's excellent. That's a good.
So that's great. But I'm going to go over our request policy for everyone in here. Well, that's, yeah. So, number one way to get your song played is do like these folks are doing. Tip the band. Right there is our tip jug. That is how this band makes an almost honest living down here, is when you support live music and tip the band. And we appreciate that. A $20 bill goes all the way to the tip top of the set list except for 2 songs, and that's it. Now, there's a second way to request songs, and that is what we're about to do now. One off of this manner is you scan the QR codes, you see them on the TV screen, you see them on your tabletops, your bar tops. Scan that with your phone. You can request a song from the comfort of your bar stool, very easy. Now, Jason Chance is here, and Jason, I would like for you to tell everybody about the third way to get their song played. I almost said it again.
You almost did.
Earlier I said, tell them about our 3-way today, and I was embarrassed to have said that at a church function, and boy, the youth group, that youth pastor was not happy with me.
No, they didn't like it. No, but there is a third way to get your song played. It involves day drinking. Look at all you day drinkers. Make some noise, y'all. Well, I mean, it's the holiday season. We're in the spirit. There's a rumor floating around that the band would like to do a little day drinking too. So if you would bring us a round of drinks, that's a great way to get probably at least a couple of your songs played.
Oh, yeah. It's not that we drink too much yet. That's the Yeah, we're nowhere close to that. We're nowhere close to the embarrassing level. Yeah, we're way too sober. Jason.
Ray Price told me I was too sober.
Yeah, Jason is so sober that when he got here today, he spilled a water on the stage.
Shaking.
Like, that was pitiful. First off, I was surprised that it was water. Now I felt sorry for you, but he was shaking from sobriety, and it knocked it over. It's just sad. We got to do a song for the Horsin' Around Bar up in Michigan. They're tuned in. Michigan is, there's a lot of folks in Michigan that watch us. I just want to say thank you to Steve and the gang up there at the Horsin' Around Bar. They want to hear some Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. We got that for them. We've got some Earl Thomas Conley coming up, some Merle Haggard. And Buffalo, Minnesota Steve is tuned in. And he's in Buffalo, Minnesota, and he always tunes in and requests great songs. He wants some Billy Joe Shaver we're going to do. And he says, somebody needs to buy the band shots. He said, Minnesota folk. He calls them out. I promise. Look, you can see it right here, Kari. Does it not? And Kari doesn't lie.
I just love that he's from Buffalo, Minnesota, which totally sounds like a made-up place.
It does.
It really does.
I've been there.
But how is it that Buffalo, New York sounds totally normal, but we hear Buffalo, Minnesota, we think it's made up? All right, here's some Waylon Jennings going out. We got some more requests coming up.
Do any of you folks love Waylon Jennings out there? Yeah, one of the greats. This is from early Waylon. We call this Pill Waylon. He used to eat about a bottle of pills a day every time when this song was recorded.
Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Been stepping out of line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you would quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. I keep a working every day, girl, all you do is play, and I'm tired of hanging out all night. Hey, I'm a coming unglued from your funny little moons, oh honey, baby, that ain't right. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. On the fiddle all the way from Minnesota, Miss Corey Nelson, y'all. On the lead guitar from Nashville, Tennessee, the wind beneath my wings, Mr. Jason Cheyenne. Keep a backing up my clothes, Lordy. Every monkey knows that you're still just putting me on. When I start walking, gonna hear you start squawking, begging me to come back home. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk a line. Oh, thank you. Waylon Jennings by request. Well, I have good news and bad news for you. We have good news and bad news. You want the bad news first? That is one of only 2 songs that we don't do for $20.
That's true.
Well, we do,
Well,
but it takes a minute to get there.
That's right. We'll get to it, but listen, it's kind of like this. Have you ever been in a bar and you've heard somebody yell out, "Free bird," and the band says that's $100? Well, this is the free bird of fiddle songs. It's the same thing. We get requested for it all the time, and that's why we have to do it. We didn't make the rules.
No, but, or, how about this? We'll do that song for you right now. He paid the tax, and we owe him another song, too, because he's paid over. Well, with inflation these days. Yeah. Dude, you're running the jukebox right now. You are the jukebox hero.
I hadn't thought about that. I guess with inflation, $100 it'd be like $118.63 or something like that.
No, we got you. This one goes out to Minnesota. Anybody else want to hear Devil Went Down to Georgia? Here it is. Miss Corey Nelson's on this one. Down to Georgia, and he's looking for a soul to steal. Now he was in a bind, and he was way behind. He's looking to make a deal. When he come across this young girl song on the fiddle, and look at hot. Devil jumped up on the hickory, some said, "Girl, let me tell you why. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it there, well, I'll make a bet with you. Hell, you play a pretty good fiddle for a girl, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul says I'm better than you." The girl said, might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret I'm the best there's ever been. So Carney, rouse it up your bow and play a fiddle hard. Hell broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals us cards. If you win, you'll get that shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And then fire flew from his fingertips as he roused up his bow. He dragged that bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. Had a band of demons joined in, I swear they looked just like this. What do y'all think about the devil herself, Miss Kari Nelson right here? When the devil finished, Kari said, now that's pretty good for a bum, but sit back in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. She played Pound a Man, Run Boys Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. She in the red band, picking out those. We don't got no child love. What do y'all think about Miss Kari Nelson here defending her soul, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. I like the devil solo better, but it wasn't fair, so I let you win. Well, the devil bowed his head cause he knew that he had been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Kari's feet. And she said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try it again. And I told you once, you son of a bitch, you're the best there's ever been. Found a man, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Shaking the red man, picking out those. Granny, we don't buy no child love.
Are y'all having a good time?
That's something good. I agree. I can't.
Yeah, brother, we got you. We love Tracy Lawrence. We got that one coming up. We've also got some Merle Haggard coming up. Yeah, man, let's do it. We got Haggard coming up. We got some time marches on. We got Jason Chance on the lead guitar. And Jason, you played with Tracy for a while, didn't you?
I did. And we definitely did this song every night.
Well, hello there.
So Jason's mic is ringing in my monitor. This is very problematic for me, and I don't even know where he went. Good to see you, sir. We got our friend William in from Michigan. Good to see you. Yeah, let's go. You too, brother. This isn't the right scene. This isn't the right scene. Because your vocal is ringing out in my mind. And mine's the right scene, but it's like because they always have it set so quiet. You got all this shit. No, it sounds like mine sounds like mud, and yours is. All right, here's some Tracy Lawrence by request. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in, feathers on his head. Mama's in her room, learning how to sew. And Dad is drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dare Jones. Time marches on, time marches on. Sister's wearing rouge, clear complexioned soul. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. Time marches on, time marches on. South moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. Only thing stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet, high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. And Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree. The angels sing that old Hank Williams song. Time marches on, time marches on, time marches on. Time marches on, time marches on, time marches on. Thank you. Tracy Lawrence by request. Thank you guys. Great tune right there. Great request. We got a Merle Haggard song called Are the Good Times Really Over for Good going out to Kathy. Thank you very much, Kathy. We appreciate everybody in here and everybody watching online, all the folks that support live music and support my bad habits. My worst habit might be my habit of getting new blouses from time to time. It's a new old one.
I love that blouse you're wearing.
Yeah. There's a lot. It does, and I'll tell you because. Well, I can't say over the microphone. You know what people love to do, Bill. I was watching Urban Cowboy earlier this week. And even in 1980, people like to walk up to people wearing these kind of shirts and go, and pop them.
Pop it open.
Yeah. Snap buttons, man.
Pearl
Yeah.
snaps.
I don't know.
Something about the pearl snaps.
Yeah, I know, but it's something about personal violation, too, like some stranger. It's about a daily occurrence. There'll be a drunk girl come up to me and just go, sometimes a drunk guy, and just pop my shirt open, yeah. But here's one, some Merle Haggard called Are the Good Times Over for Good? By request, going out to Kathy, thank
Now,
you.
we always give Kari a hard time about not bringing her steel guitar along with her, but on this song, we need a trombone.
Yeah, that's true. A rusty trombone.
And a French horn. There's a trombone. This is what we call the horny Merle phase. He had all those horns on his records.
This one has isn't there one with like a tuba solo or something? A trombone solo. Wish a buck was still silver, and it was back when the country was strong. Back before Elvis, before Vietnam War came along. For the Beatles and yesterday, when a man still work as still could. Best of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? Or are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? With no kind of chance for the flag or the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy, they would still last 10 years like they should. Best of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? I wish Coke was still cola and a joint was a bad place to be. Back before Nixon lied to us all on TV. Before microwave ovens, when a girl could still cook and still chop wood. The best of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? Or are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? With no kind of chance for the flag or the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy, they would still last 10 years like they should. Best of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? Stop rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up for the flag and let's all ring the Liberty Bell. Let's make a Ford and a Chevy, they'll still last 10 years like they should. 'Cause the best of the free life is still yet to come, and the good times ain't over for good. Merle Haggard country music right there, by God. All right, we got a what's her name with us. That's Kari Nelson over here on the fiddle, all the way from Minnesota. Oh yeah. Well, that's good songs. I just don't know. We got to do one for Buffalo, Minnesota. Steve, I do not. I love that Chris Cagle song. I just don't do it. Let me see if anybody does.
I know Chris Cagle, good guy.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah.
Holy Lordy goodness, look.
Yeah.
Anybody, do you sing that one, Jason? Okay. Kyle.
Yeah, any Chris Cagle.
Any Chris Cagle.
Hey, I'm a Lewiston boy.
Okay, let us negotiate. Let me talk to the band with that. And where's Aaron? Aaron wanted some Earl Thomas Conley. All right, I've never done that. Let me talk to the band about it. Do you, once in a blue moon, do you know it, Jason? Man, we don't do that one. Can we do another ETC for you? All right, we got you. We'll do it right after this. We got to do one. We got to pick it up a little bit for some George on a Fast Train for our friend Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. And we are in the process of processing a honky-tonk miracle. Thank you. Who is our honky-tonk hero? William. Oh, man. Our friend William is in town from Michigan. Bless his heart. He comes and he told me once, he said, if I'm not on the lake, I am in a honky-tonk. And I guess the lake's pretty cold right now. So, yeah. So we're here. We're here in the honky-tonk. Tell everybody what happened.
We had a honky-tonk miracle, and I had to compose myself. I was trying not to get choked up talking about this. It's a special occurrence for the band. No, it is a honky-tonk miracle. It is where a honky-tonk hero has gone to our honky-tonk angels behind the bar, and they have been hanging out with Santa and his elves.
Oh, wow.
They have picked up a magic power.
Indeed.
They can make booze supernaturally appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. We have a magic power as well. We can make booze magically disappear on stage as a band. But it requires your assistance, ladies and gentlemen. State law says anytime a honky-tonk miracle occurs, we must all do the old-fashioned holler and swaller. Which means if you got a drink, raise it up. And listen, if you're not going to raise your drinks now, you might as well just, I don't know, go back home and raise your kids. On the count of three, everybody holler, hee-haw, then swaller, 1, 2, 3, hey! And swaller, cheers. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Here's some Billy Joe Shaver coming up for our friend Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. Then we got some ETC, some Waylon Jennings, some good stuff. Come on in. Y'all are late, but that's all right.
All you, brother.
Here we go, Bill.
Let's do it.
On a rainy Wednesday morning, that's the day that I was born in that old sharecropper one-room country shack. They say my mammy left me, well, the day before she had me, said she hit the road and they never once looked back. I just thought I'd mention that's grandma's old age pension. That's the reason why I'm standing here today. Got all my country learning just to milk it and a churning, picket, cotton, raising hell and Beltane. I'm in Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all to treat me this way. Well, now, sweet Carolina, I don't think I'll ever find another woman put together like you are. Wiggling, you're walking in your big city talking, and your brand new shiny Plymouth ragdoll car. And this hurry up and wait in this world of give and taking. Hasten makes for waste every time. I declare to my soul when I hear those ages roll, I'm gonna get my share of mine. I've been in Georgia on a fast train, honey. I was a Bordeaux yesterday. Got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all to treat me this way. way. Got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all are treating me this way. Ain't no need y'all are treating me this way. Thank you. Billy Joe Shaver by request, y'all. All right, we are doing all requests, and we're going to do. Kyle, we will get to that song. We got some ETC for you coming up, and then some Waylon and some Chris Cagle. I think we'll figure one out. Come on in. Hell, we're saving seats for good people, not you. I'm kidding. Come on. What'd I say? Which one? Holding her,
Loving you.
All right. It's a fun one here. Some Earl Thomas Conley, one of the best and most underrated country vocalists, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, as good as he was, you just don't hear a lot of people. Like, he's a great singer, man.
He was a stylist.
I mean, there's things he did with his voice. I'm like, well, you can't fake that. You can't fake that. You can't fake the ETC. But here it goes. Here's one that's called Holding Her. Loving Bill Cook.
Yes.
Sometimes people say, why do you drink so much? And the answer, Bill,
And what is it?
is because this is hard to do sober.
I understand.
It's the third hardest thing I'll ever do. Leaving here without you. And the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. She's been good to me when things were going wrong. How can I tell her now that good ain't good enough? Oh, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. If she gave me one good reason, I'd be gone. But she ain't done one thing wrong. So don't expect me just to walk out of the door. Still love her, but I love you more. She's been good to me when things weren't going right. She made my days long before you made my nights. So the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Yeah, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Girl, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Thank you very much. Big old request for that one, y'all. We appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good time in Nashville. Thank you. Are you disappointing people again? Look at this. She's always disappointing people. See you later. Good to see you, Megan. All right, guys, we're doing all requests. And I don't know that one. Hold on. We got some Chris Cagle, but first we got to do a Waylon song. Going out to our buddy William. He wants some, I know what he wants, some Ain't Living Long Like This.
That's true.
I ain't singing long like this, that's for sure. Yeah, it'll be just a minute, but we can do it. I know what it is. I love the song. What kind of gong? Like, is it whiskey night or just?
Yeah, what kind of you got?
Yeah, what kind of gong? That's a great tune, man. That's my favorite one. All right, here's some Waylon Jennings going out to our buddy William from Michigan. Called Ain't Living Long Like This. All right, here's some Waylon. I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I wanna run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man. Friend, ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? He slapped the handcuffs on behind my back, left me a reeling on a steel rail rack. We got them all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? Grew up in Houston off a Wayside Drive. Son of a car, pass him all night dive. Dad drove a stock car to it early death. All I remember was a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story how the wheel goes round. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. We got them all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Make Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of a jailhouse, now I ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story about the jailhouse rock. Go on and do it, but just don't get caught. We got 'em all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? Thank you. Big old request for that one, y'all. Is there any Chris Cable we could do? No, any of it. Anybody. Only one I know would be is that one. What kind of gone? Well, there was the other one about. We don't do any Chris Cable. We know a few. Yeah, we can do a Cody Johnson for you in a second. But we also have some Toby Keith, Angry American music coming up. Some courtesy of Red, White, and Blue. Thank you, Kyle. We appreciate it. Where are you guys from? You said it earlier. Maine. Yeah, man. Right on. Maine, they ratified our nation's Constitution in 1820, Bill.
Woo! Snap.
It's on their flag, Maine, 1820.
There you go.
Maybe if you weren't such a snob and...
I would know that stuff, wouldn't I?
Yeah. That's Bill Cook. He is known as the Pensacola Kid. He's got a lot of nicknames, you know. I call him the Pensacola Kid because he's from Pensacola.
That's right.
Well, allegedly. I don't know. Somebody, you know, it would be funny if you were like from Detroit. That would be great. Yeah. And then he's also known as a secret weapon of Broadway. My ex-wife just calls him Baby. That's true. But here's some Toby Keith music going out. So Kyle, thank you very much, Kyle. American girls, American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. A lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army, lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in the yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. This nation that I love is falling under attack. Mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back, soon as we could see clearly through our big black eyes. Lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And a Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist. Said an eagle will fly. Gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like a whole wide world raining down on you. justice will be served. Battle will rage as big dog will fight. When you rattle his cage, you'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. Why's that? We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the America way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. At the Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist. Hit an eagle will fly. That's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll be like that whole wide world raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, of the red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Thank you, Toby Keith, by request. We got a request just now from Buffalo, Minnesota Steve wanting some 7-year ache. We're going to do that one. And we got Tyler Childers coming up, and we're going to do some Cody Johnson in just a second, I promise. Oh, I'm storming. So, 7-year ache. Now, this is what's her name over here on the fiddle. She also sings a little, but she's not known as a singer or fiddle player. She's mostly known as the ultimate white girl dance move experience. And she is also known for playing the fiddle. The truth is, she's a celebrity. Y'all don't realize this.
Oh, that's perfect.
She's a Bill Cook, you don't know this.
What's that?
That was good.
That was good.
That was really good. Bill, you don't know this about Kari. Maybe you learned it last week, I think.
Okay.
That Kari,
Oh, that's right. I went and
I
looked it
thought
up.
everybody knew this.
nobody knows.
I
I
thought
don't
it
know
was
how
just-
you knew it.
I thought it was just known.
Nobody, I've never heard a word about this. But Kari was a TV star.
I know it. I saw it.
She was on the Family Feud
Yeah.
and brought her fiddle with her. So I know Buffalo, Minnesota Steve's going to love to hear this story.
She had Steve Harvey. This is a true story. You can look this up on YouTube.
Oh, God.
She had Steve Harvey just cutting a rug right there.
What were you playing?
He said, "This is my jam."
What was it?
Well, we were filming the show in Atlanta, so I played part of Devil Went Down in Georgia.
Yeah, that's a good song.
By myself with no band.
Well,
Mind
you should have played him A Show Can Fare Well.
Yes. Made everybody cry.
Yes.
The way it's done.
in the show.
All right, well, here she is, Miss Kari Nelson from Family Feud fame. She's here for real, look it up. But she's going to do this one. It's called 7-Year Ache. Some Roseanne Cash music by request. Thank you, Steve.
Is this it? Charlie. Okay. Did you look it up? Did you watch it? Yep.
I refuse to watch.
You act like you were just born tonight, face down in a memory, but feeling alright. So who does your past belong to today, baby? You say nothing when you're feeling this way. Girls in the bars thinking, who is this guy? But they don't think nothing when they're telling you lies. You look so careless when you're shooting at your bull. Don't you know heartaches are heroes when their pockets are full? Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? Girls say, gotta trying to get home. Just tell him you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else they're so hard to take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? Girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else you're hard to take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? Girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. That request, thank you.
Yeah, Kari Nelson on that. What do you think about Kari? Do you like her, y'all? Yeah, hell yeah, you like her. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Her dance moves, Bill Cook laying down the. Hey, I heard you drop some disco lines over there, Bill Cook. That made it sound pretty cool. Kari's dancing, man. I'll tell you, this is a superstar band up here. We got to do a Cody Johnson song. Mm-hmm.
That's probably the one. I've got a chart for it. Hang on, I can send it to Bill.
What's up?
If you ever don't want to sing it, I can fuck my way through it.
I'm gonna send it to Bill. I can do it.
Jason's going to do this one for you. It's some Cody Johnson music. Thank you guys very much. Sorry we couldn't do the Chris Cagle. Man, that was the problem was we all knew a different Chris Cagle song. It was just that we couldn't get our notes together on the right ones to do. So I apologize. But we're going to do some Cody Johnson instead. Thank you guys very much. Where's Rebecca? Is Rebecca in the house? Rebecca, thank you very much for tipping the band. You let us know if you have a song request out there. We appreciate that very much. You everybody listening, I want to tell you, we got a request policy around here. Our number one way to get songs played, or it's just easy. It's tip the band right there. Or, you can scan the QR codes out there you see on your tabletops, your bar tops, on the TV screens. You scan those with your phones and request a song from the comfort of your bar stool. Very easy way. There is a special third way of doing things, and that means you realize that this band, we have a drinking problem right now. It's not that, thank you, sir. It's not that we're drinking too much. Hell, that's the problem. We don't have enough to drink. I asked Jason Chance one time, I said, are there any secrets to this? He said, find your favorite drink and stick to it. And I said, what's that matter? He goes, well, listen, number one, this is a hard job to do sober. And I took that seriously, Jay. I did, man.
Best advice you could ever have.
I learned a lot, and then I learned I do have a favorite drink. It's whatever I happen to be holding at the time. It's like my favorite ex-wife, whichever one Bill Cook's holding at the time. That's his favorite of my ex-wives. It's okay, Bill. That was a joke. I
was
know.
a joke.
I know you're not with them anymore.
No.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not with her anymore. That's right.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh, I love that song.
That is a great tune. Buck Owens? No, we can do some other Buck. Yeah, we got you. Absolutely. Help me remember that. We got some Tyler Childers, some Buck Owens coming up. We're doing all requests up to about 5:45 today, so don't be shy. This is Jason Chance, and he is out of Jameson or close to it. So somebody bring him around to Jameson. Bring him a Jameson.
Hallelujah. That sounds like a great idea.
Jason, I don't want you to fall
Listen,
apart.
this is a hard song to sing. Somebody asked for some Cody Johnson. Y'all like Cody Johnson out there? Is that good? Well, this song went to #1 on the Billboard Country Charts fairly recently, and terrific song, and we're going to try to give it the old, we've never played this one together, but we're going to give it the old community college effort.
What key?
It's in D flat.
Are you doing it there? Okay.
C.
Yeah.
can tell your old man you'll do some largemouth fishing another time. You just got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can't always put a rain check in his hand till you can. You can't keep putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold. Swearing you'll ask her someday further on up down the road. You can't always put a diamond in her hand till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase it back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that old 65, still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing it, that Pontiac, till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase it back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. Yeah, so take that phone call from your mama. Yeah, just talk away. 'Cause you never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on till tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say you're sorry, I love you, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it till you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can till you can. Yeah, till you can. Take it.
Yes, sir. Jason Chance on
Cody
that one.
Johnson ball.
That was great. All right, we got some Buck Owens coming up, but first we got to do some Cody Jeans. We just said Cody Johnson. What's his name? Tyler Childers. Yeah. Anybody else like Tyler Childers out there? I hope so. Hey, look, I like Tyler Childers. I love Sturgill Simpson and Cody Jinks. I like the alt country side of what's coming out in country right now. I love that stuff. It's actually listenable for me, Bill. Yeah. You know, I mean, like I can listen to this, and it reminds me a lot of the music I used to hear from my friends back home when we'd get together and write music and play in these little crappy bars around Knoxville. This stuff was pretty common. Matter of fact, I remember Sturgill Simpson that produced this record with Tyler Childers. Produced Tyler Childers' record. I remember seeing Sturgill Simpson and Jason Isbell in front of less than 30 people in Knoxville, and then a year later saw each of them in front of over 1,000 people at a different venue in Knoxville. That's the kind of place it is, you know. But this is the stuff that we used to hear a lot, this kind of music called White House Road. Tyler Childers by request. Early in the morning when the sun does rise, when the sun sinks low. As the dead time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek. They keep me running and my engine clean. Run me ragged, but I don't fret. There ain't been none slow me down none, yeah. Thank you, sir. Give me drinking in moonshine. Give me higher than a grocery bill. Take my trouble to the high wall. Throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, and ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living. Damn good feeling to run these roads. I got people try to tell me red. Keep his living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords. Wind up laying on a cooling board. I got buddies up White House Road. They keep me strutting, my feet ain't roll. Rock a whiskey gonna ease my pain. All this running gonna keep me sane. Give me drinking in moonshine. Give me higher than a grocery bill. Take my trouble to the high wall. Throw them in a river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living. Damn good feeling to run these roads. Me in the cold hard clay, sing them hymns while banjo plays. Tell them ladies that they are not frown. There ain't been nothing ever hold me down. All men, women, or a shallow grave, same old blues, a different day. Give me drinking and moonshine. Give me higher than a grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, and ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living. Damn good feeling to run these roads. Damn good feeling to run these roads. Damn good feeling to run these roads. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Tyler Childers by request. Now, we are doing our requests right here at AJ's Good Time Bar right up to about 6 o'clock or so. So don't be shy. If you got a song on your heart, a song on your mind, you make sure and let us know. We got some Buck Owens country music we're going to do. Howdy, thank you.
Before that, we did have a honky-tonk miracle occur just now. Young man came up here, a honky-tonk hero.
He's a handsome young man.
Handsome young fella. He had gone to our honky-tonk angels behind the bar. They've been hanging out with Santa. They picked up some superpowers.
Indeed they did.
My favorite one is they can make booze appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle, by God. We have a superpower as well, and we're going to demonstrate it right here in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's all do the old-fashioned holler and swaller. If you got a drink, I need you to raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, you better raise your standards so we can raise some hell. On the count of three, everybody holler, hell yeah, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swaller, cheers. All right, Buck Owens. How about we do a little Buck Owens? Here's the thing, and most people think of this as a Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens song, but I don't know that song. I don't know it. That's why I sing this song wrong, because I learned Buck Owens. He has his own version of this where he does it by himself. And then I've heard other people sing it, and so now I've morphed into some weird version of Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens and Broadway singers doing it. So
Buck and Broadway.
Buck and Broadway.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna write that song. You know, there's somewhere between Jennings and Jones. I think there needs to be one somewhere between Buck and Broadway.
Yeah. That's good. Perfect, man. That's awesome.
I've been writing again, and watch out. I'm gonna really put some terrible music out soon. Don't let me forget that shit, because I do this all the time. Somebody else will write it, because I created
Buck and
the
Broadway.
universe to give it to somebody else.
I did that the other day in church, and I thought of a really good line I want to tell you, and I forgot it.
Come here often. Is it that good of a line?
Not that one.
I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Hey, I'm not trying to be nobody, just want a chance to be myself. I've done 1,000 miles of thumbing. Yes, I've worn blisters on my heels, trying to find me something better on the streets of Bakersfield. No, you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Spend some time in San Francisco. I spent a night there in the can. They threw this drunk man in my jail cell. Took $15 from that man. Left in my watch and my old house keys. Wasn't folks thinking that I'd steal. And I thanked him as he was sleeping, and I headed out to Bakersfield. No, you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? No, you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Thank you. Buck Owens Country Music by request, y'all. What? Yes, sir. Yeah, give us a minute. We got you. We also got some Merle Haggard makeup and faded blue jeans coming up, some Jamie Johnson. Was there anything else I'm missing, Corey? We can do Randy Travis. Well, that's funny they asked for. It's funny they ask for Randy Travis. I'm going to drag this out. I'm going to do one song. Because Bill Cook right here, the legend, the Pensacola Cowboy, that's what I'm going to start calling you. You spent 6 years with Vernon Gosden, but you spent 13 years playing bass and singing with the great Randy Travis. Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill Cook, right? No, look at this. My mother came to town over Thanksgiving.
She did. Yeah, I got to meet her.
You got to meet her, but you didn't meet her Thanksgiving night.
No.
She came in here. I played here 6 to 10 that evening. My mom comes in, and we had a great bass player that night. I mean, we really did. A good friend of mine that plays with us a lot. But my mom was like, "Where's Bill Cook?" She didn't ask, "Honey, how have you been? It's so good to see you. Haven't seen her in a year, Bill." She was like, "Where's Bill Cook?" And I was like, "Well, he's probably with his family or one of my ex-wives, Mom. Like, you know how he is." And she's like, "I thought he played with you." And I said, "He does. He plays with me every Sunday and on pickup gigs and stuff. But he's a popular man. I can barely get time with Bill Cook. Between him, you know, like you, Bill, you're a legend."
Well, you're awful nice. I appreciate that, but you have your other guys that you use, so.
Well, no, I don't, Bill. I use other guys because I can't get Bill Cook. That's the rule.
Well, you're awful nice.
That's the rule. Well, that's Bill. I promise we'll do some Randy Travis with you when the band gets back. But first, Kari and I are going to do one together. Which one are we doing, Kari? I don't care which one you want to do. What do you feel like playing? I made you stay up here. God, you're tall. Which one are we doing? If I know it, I'll do it. Let's do mine. We're gonna do some Texas country for you. That's what's her name on the fiddle right there. Well, I had a buddy back in '81, and we made ourselves a pact. We were heading out for the new pipeline, and we were never coming back. And we worked 80 hours making time and a half, but LaGrange was too damn hot. So we drove back home at the end of that week, and we spent it all on pot. But I'll see you in Houston if I ever get out that way. I'll see you in Dallas, but I won't have long to stay. If you're ever out west, son, and you're feeling like slowing it down, and I'll see you around my hometown. Now, I played ball every single fall, and I can run just like the wind. I went to college like they asked me to, but they didn't ask my friends. Well, I don't think I saw a single classroom, but I sure drank a lot of beer. My buddies still look to listen to me when I talk about that year, but I'll see you at Houston if I ever get out that way. I'll see you in Dallas, but I won't have long to stay. If you're ever out west, son, and you're feeling like slowing it down, and I'll see you around my hometown. Play it pretty. Well, I've got myself a little band, and we're pretty good, I guess. But I never learned how to wear my hair, and I never learned how to dress. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good shirt right here. I think I dress okay.
Just very nice.
Thank
I
you.
like your blouse.
You like my blouse?
Yeah.
Do y'all like my blouse? I like it. I think I'm here to tell bad jokes and wear good shirts. I think this is a pretty good one. So I'm leaving here for the last time, honey, and I'm never more to roam. Pack my bags a little heavy this time and head my ass back home, but I'll see you in Nashville if I ever get out that way, and I'll see you in Austin. You know what? It's too damn weird to stay, and if you're ever out west, son, and you're feeling like slowing it down, well, I'll see you round my hometown. I'll see you round my hometown. Charlie Robles of Texas Country right there. Miss Corey Nelson classing me up on the fiddle. By God, I'm feeling good. You know, y'all are looking good. Are you feeling good? Because you're looking great. You know, this is the AJ's Good Time Bar. Are you here to have a good time? Well, hell yeah. Well, somebody give me a hee-haw. That's somebody. Now, everybody give me a hell yeah. That's pretty good. Now, somebody give my friend Jason a Jameson.
Oh, I love this game.
He is not allowed to drink at home, so we have to get him as drunk as we can here today, right now. He's got rules. He follows the rules. He's a good real.
I'm wondering where your tequila is. Somebody bring him a tequila.
Well, Jason, it looks like I just got water left on stage. And if I wanted to hydrate, I'd have stayed home with the kids. You know what I mean? I don't know whose kids they were, but they were there. We got Bill Cook coming up. Nobody knows how many kids he has. That's right. He's like George Washington, the father of the nation. Hey, listen, Bill.
What's that?
The young man, before the band took a break, he bought the band a round of drinks. And he was very kind.
Yes, he was.
And he just hollered out Randy Travis. And I'm going to tell you, if you've seen Randy Travis live, there's a very good chance you saw him with Bill Cook. Because he was with you, Bill.
No, I was there for 13 years, and we did a lot of things.
Tell him what you're doing now, though, with the Randy Travis
Oh, yeah,
thing.
we still want the Randy Travis music. You know, he had a stroke in 2013, so that ended his career, I guess. But we still go out and do the music of Randy Travis, and he's there. We have a different singer, but we're doing all Randy Travis songs, and Randy gets to meet the people, and they get to see him and everything. So we keep his music alive.
And it's you and LD and the guys? Is
All
LD
the
do it?
original band,
Yeah.
the original band.
And I think that Bill is very modest. He says 13 years with Randy Travis, but to me, that's just perpetual. They still got his music alive. That's probably more like 23 years at
You're
this
still
point,
with
ongoing.
you're still with the Randy
Yes,
Travis
sir.
and his band.
Randy, I guarantee you this: Randy Travis thinks of you as still part of his camp, no doubt.
I heard this. Now it may or may not be true, Bill, but I heard that one time you said this. That you were with them for 13 years, and that band was so solid and had been with them for so long that you still felt like a new kid on the block.
Oh, yeah, I was, exactly, I did. But after you've been there so long and the way they treated you, it was real nice. You felt like one of the guys.
But if you get a chance, check out the music of Randy Travis. It's y'all travel all over the country, don't you? And so there's a lot of times Bill Cook will be gone for a few days at a time, and they'll be doing it. But look up the music of Randy Travis, and he might be coming. Might be coming to a
Randy's
town near
there
you.
sometimes, right? Yeah.
He's
there all the time.
Randy's there all the time.
in the
And
audience.
Yeah, so make sure you folks in here and the folks watching online look up that. It's called The Music of Randy Travis, and find out if they're going to be coming near you, because that means Bill Cook is going to be close, and that is.
Don't say that.
Well, it's true though, Bill.
Well, I'll be there, yeah.
Well, here it is, some Randy Travis music by request. This one, I always dedicate this to the paleontologists in the house. Where are all the paleontologists? I know we got.
Did you say paleontologist?
Yeah, I mean,
There
it's-
must be a complete room full of paleontologists in here, yeah.
Well,
Welcome in to the paleontologist convention.
all right, fine. No paleontologists. Well, I also dedicate it to Bill Cook and my ex-wife. Y'all have been dating now for a little while.
Just a little while, yeah.
Well, you know, Bill, that woman, she's good sometimes. She missed a great opportunity at being a paleontologist.
Oh, you talking about your last ex that we all know? Yeah, she should have been a paleontologist.
She
Absolutely.
should have been, because that woman, I'll tell you what, she is good at digging up dirt on people. And Lord have mercy, she always finds a bone, don't she? Hey, hey! It's a family show. I'm just saying, she's a paleontological hobbyist. Here it is. It's called Digging Up Bones, y'all, by request.
Easy for you to say.
Easy is the right word, Bill.
Easy now.
Poor Corey having to deal
I know it.
She's so classy. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. Set it on a table and I talked to it till 4. Read some old love letters right up till the break of dawn. And tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. Put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across the lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. I'm digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
I'm digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. Then I went through the closet and I found some things in there. Like that kinky negligee Bill Cook got you to wear. Hey, I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. And tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. Hey, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
I'm digging up bones.
Digging up bones.
Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Hey, tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. And tonight I'm sitting alone digging up bones. Bill Cook. Y'all make some noise for Bill Cook. He is known as the Pensacola Kid. He is also known as the secret weapon of Broadway. My ex-wife just calls him baby.
Baby.
Now I was told, Bill, is this true? That I've never been to your home,
Yeah.
but I was told, she told me that above your bedroom door there's a sign that says Thunderdome. Is that true? Is that true? Are you the Master Blaster? What's going on?
Oh, come on.
Hey, Bill. Let's leave my ex-wife out of this, can we, please?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, hold on. We got to mention this, that Bill actually was a reason that Alan Jackson himself had to create a new rule for the bands.
Oh, that's true. We got to go over the rules, don't we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go over the rules here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Stop, Bill. We got to get to all the rules. Don't try to skip the other ones. So we were playing here one night. Every band that plays here, they know there's certain rules they have to go by in order to play here. Very easy. I mean, that's typical.
Used to only be 2 rules.
Right, yeah. It's very typical everywhere you play. There's certain rules, and every bar is a little different. But we knew the AJ's rules. And then one night we were in here playing. It was a late night, and it was hot. This past summer was a hot summer.
Yeah, if any of you
hot.
happen to make it to Nashville, we had an incredibly oppressive summer.
It was really hot. We were in here playing one night, though, and the air conditioning was out. And we're playing a lot of upbeat, rocking kind of tunes, a little bit too much rocking, you know what I mean? Bill Cook is into it. He's in his leather pants. He's got his shirt off. He's sweating. He's glistening in the stage lights up here. I mean, it is a spectacle. And there's a line. Remember that? There was a line of girls and a couple dudes, too, right here, trying to get close to Bill Cook. Hey, Bill, it's fine. Love is love, lips is lips. Listen. But everybody's trying to get close to Bill Cook up here. I mean, he is putting on the show, and, man, we're feeling good. We think it went well. Next morning.
He was glistening.
Oh, I know, man.
Had
He
the
looked.
neon sunglasses on.
It
He needed
was
some glow
right.
sticks.
It was spectacular. But we had a good night. We went home, you know, and I went to bed. But when we got up, we got awakened by a 6:30 a.m. conference call with Alan Jackson
On the Zoom, yeah.
on a Zoom meeting. Bill Cook is still awake. He's got his glow sticks out. He's had a hell of a night, you know. And Alan Jackson's looking very stern, and he's like, "Hey, boys," and you know how nice he is, though. He's like, "Hey, I know the bar did pretty good last night, and y'all seem to have fun, but we got to go over some things." He's like, "We're going to go over the rules," and Bill goes, "Big Al, we already know the rules." And he goes, No, there's a new rule.
Because that's what Bill calls him, Big Al.
Yeah, Big Al. He said, "Big Al, I know the rules." And he goes, "No, it's a new rule. There's a new rule number 1. The new rule number 1, no, it's not that one, Bill.
No, it's the Bill Cook
No, stop doing
Amendment.
it. It's the Bill Cook Amendment. He said, "Boys, if you're going to keep playing in my club, Bill Cook has to keep his shirt on." He did. And we were like, "Well, all right. Well, but that's part of the show. It's part of the sound." And he said, No, that's not my kind of club. You know, if they want to see that nonsense, they go somewhere else, probably playing crappy 90s rock or something. We don't do that. So, Bill Cook, leave your shirt on. We're a modest kind of place." And Bill was very disappointed, but he said, "Big Al, I respect you for your music and your club, and all right, fine." And Bill Cook's got 2 shirts on and some gloves. That's 2 shirt Bill Cook. Make some noise. Bill Cook, rule number 1 has been,
We covered it.
no, you're never going to be in trouble, but thank you for not butting heads with Alan Jackson. We appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Now, that's rule number 1 is fine. Now, the old rule number 1 was, it's called the AJ's Good Time Bar. It's not called the just okay time bar. It's not called the bad time bar. It's the good time bar. Are y'all having a good time at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar? All right. So rule number 2. So rule 1, rule 2 are fine.
We got the first 2 covered.
Now rule number 3 is what? Now finally, Bill, you can point at it. There you go.
Keep it country.
Keep it country.
Now listen, y'all, this is not a joke. This is a very serious thing. Alan himself actually came up with this idea. This is the only bar in this entire district down here that is dedicated to playing country music. And we tried to tell Alan one time, that is not a rule, that is a privilege. What do y'all think about that? So we have folks ask for some like classic rock songs all the time, tunes that probably Alan himself even loves.
That's right.
But no, we play country music here.
That's right. And we're about to do some country music by Alan Jackson himself. Here's a little Chattahoochee and chill coming your way, guys. Welcome to AJ's. Can you make some noise for us out there? the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, beer and many cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just to live it for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about living, a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows of my old Chevy. Well, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her up early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, hearing me the cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just to live it for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about living and a little about love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on a Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, beer and bitter cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about living and a little about love. Thought about living and a little about love. Shots. Shots for the band? Jason, yep, shots for the band. Come on, man. Woo. Ooh, that's right, y'all. Oh, Alan Jackson country music right here. All right, I quit. I've had enough country music. I always tell people I'm here to do two things. I forgot the first one, but the second one is play country. Oh, drink tequila.
Drink tequila.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things about this job is that not only is drinking allowed, but it's encouraged.
It is?
Well, not really, but it makes the story better, Bill.
It does.
But, no, I love to do this from time to time. I love to just step away and let this band actually sound the way that they should. These are the best players you're ever going to hear. I mean, anywhere. Jason Chance on lead guitar. My goodness, that's the wind beneath my wings over there.
Did you ever know that you're
I know, but you are, man. And Bill Cook right here, the legend of my ex-wife's bedroom. He does a great job on the stage, too. Mark Mazza back here on the drums. That's Miramar Mark Mazza. He's from South Florida. We got Florida man on the drums. And right here, Miss Kari Nelson. Always classing me up, making my life better 4 hours at a time. I'll tell you what, she does a great job on the fiddle and the white girl dance moves and also on vocals. And she's going to do all three on this next song. And I quit the band because I just want to go watch it. Cheers, guys. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. I quit. I've had enough of you.
Are you out of here?
You finally got rid of me, Bill. You finally got me out of here.
Stay the same, you'll go far.
Saturday night and the moon is out. I'm gonna head on over to the Twist and Shout.
Nelson on that fiddle, y'all. What do you think about Kari?
My open spaces.
We had a request for a song by a group that has changed their name. They're just the Chicks now.
It's true.
But when this song was on the radio, they were the Dixie Chicks, right? Okay. I'm like, remember when it was like Puff Daddy, and then he was just P. Diddy, and then he was Puffy, and I guess it's kind of like that, right?
I guess.
So,
They're
our
just too cool now, I guess.
we can't say that over the mic.
Chicks without dicks.
All right, yeah. Everybody, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve from that not made up place, even though it sounds like it.
It's not made up.
Want to hear this Dixie Chick or the Chick song?
Good. Thank you.
Yes. Never actually done it before, so I guess we'll see.
Russell was playing his damn guitar. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's in echo.
What's the top, Jason?
It's 4/1, 4/1. It's all a bunch of ones.
Okay.
Wait a second. Hold on. I'm hearing about what key F?
E.
It's in echo.
It's an echo?
It's wide open spaces, right?
Yeah.
Wide open space.
Isn't that the one that you sent?
Yeah.
You texted, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Y'all, we haven't played this song together. I guess maybe once. But don't worry, we're professionals allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I've never sung this.
Well, we need your thoughts and prayers on this one.
Really? Is it? Does it come in on? All right. Oh yeah. You know, I was confusing with Cowboy Tape.
Me too.
F sharp.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. All right. Here's Kari Nelson doing this one, y'all.
Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who's never left home, who never stuck it out to find a dream and a life of their own, in a place in the cloud on top. Many will see and many will find a young girl's dream no longer how takes the shape of a place out west. But what it holds for her, she hasn't guessed yet. Wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She traveled this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with kind. This life's lessons, she'll take the test. She needed wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needed new faces. She knows the highest stakes. Mom stares out the window and says, I'm losing my girl. She said it didn't seem like that long ago. She stood there and let her own folks know she needed wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needed new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. Ooh, to make a big mistake. Knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest
It's Kari Nelson on that one, guys. Now listen, we're doing all requests. We got some Merle Haggard coming out to Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve, but we want to do all the requests that you want to hear. Number one way to get your song played is tip the band and tell us what you want. Now the second way to get your song played is to scan the QR codes. You'll see them out there on your TV screens, your tabletops, your bar tops. Scan those with your phone. Request your favorite song from the comfort of your bar or stool. Very, very easy way to do it. And there is a special third way today.
Third way. What is that? You said three-way. Yeah. That's
Thank
later
you.
tonight.
Whoa.
No, there's a third way to get your song played. It involves day drinking. Where are all the day drinkers today?
Well, we're going into evening drinkers now.
Well, the sun goes down at like 3 o'clock here in Nashville this time of year.
And I just randomly, I was walking back, and that's why I had to run back there. There was a young lady wanted to buy a tequila from me. And I said, well, thank
That's
you.
excellent.
So I will owe you at least a third of a song, maybe a fifth of a song.
So yeah, that's the
band
third
needs
way to get your song played. Bring the band some drinks. It's
'cause
the
I am-
holiday season.
I am so thirsty. My ex-wife, not that thirsty, but pretty thirsty. Well, Kari's coming out to say hi to everybody and find out what your requests are. Now, she'll have this tip jug with her, but don't let that scare you. You don't have to tip the band. You're not obligated. She's not going to bully you. You don't have to run away. Just remember, that's how we make a living. Don't feel guilty if you can't tip. Remember, never a cover charge on the door here. You're always welcome in. But we do charge you $20 to get the hell out of here, so you might as well request a song. I want to remind you about your bartenders. Please take good care of those girls back there. They're working their asses off. There's only 2 of them. There's all of y'all, so please be patient with them and make sure you take good care of them. When you close your tab and it says tip on there, remember that's how they make a living. Don't forget that part. Cheers, guys, and welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. This one goes out to Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. It's called The Makeup and Faded Blue Jeans. We appreciate it. Here's some Merle Haggard. All right. Cheryl, we do have a song, some Garth Brooks for you. And Ashley, we do not do that Old Crow song, but I do love it. But we can negotiate that with you. Oh, Bill. Bill, have you ever drank tequila?
I have, yes, I have, yeah.
Is that why you don't anymore?
Well, I just didn't really like the taste of it.
Bill, I don't like the taste of any of it.
Well, that's true.
I mean, I'm not here to, to enjoy that.
Tequila helps you dance, though.
Yeah. I always feel like, the next morning when I'm waking up and I'm in the county jail cell, I'm always like, well, at least I danced my ass off last night. I don't know what happened after, but apparently.
You proved your point.
Right. Yeah, tequila gets you there. Then it takes you a little further. That's the truth. Here we go, guys. Here's some Merle Haggard, Makeup and Faded Blue Jeans, going out to Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve. Thank you, sir. In downtown Modesto, I was working a Holiday Inn. I was set with a gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was singing a new song came in the front door and found her a place to sit down. Hey, I knew right away that she liked the words to my song. 'Cause she's staring at my guitar as she followed my fingers too long. And she had a likeness to a girl that I'd seen in my dream. But you know, lights can do wonders with makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons for looking her way one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. On second thought, never mind. Hey, with one passing glance, I could tell that she was young for her age. Yeah, well, she looked a hell of a lot better at AJ's than she ever did over at Tootsie's or the stage. As she sipped on a wine, I could tell just the kind she would be. And somehow I knew that she was here to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. When we play it, think about it. Yeah, she could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Ooh. Merle Haggard country music, y'all. Well, we can knock that out with one. We got a request for some George Strait, Jamie. It's a lazy way of doing it, Jason, but I still want to do it like this anyway. We're going to do Jamie Johnson, but first some George Strait music. And anybody else like George Strait? The reason I really want to do this song is because Jamie wrote it, and most people don't know this.
That's right. Jamie Johnson wrote this song. There's a very cool story behind it. We had a George Strait request. Who still loves George Strait around here? All right. We got to make sure. You're probably in the wrong bar if you don't. But, yeah, Jamie Johnson wrote this song that we're about to do, this George Strait song called Give It Away. And he was going to put it on his first album. It was a very cool record. Jamie's first album had Ray Ray's Juke Joint and In Color and High Cost of Living, a bunch of great songs on there. And he had several major country artists come to him before he recorded that album and said, can I please record this song called Give It Away? And he kept telling all of them, no, nope, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it on my album. But then George Strait came to him and said, can I please record this song? And he was like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
When George Strait asks you to do anything, you're like, George, I trust you.
Oh, there's Billy.
Oh, son, you ain't worth 2 dimes and a nickel. I'm drinking Jameson today. Jameson, Crown Royal, and Jack Daniels. That's all we're drinking. Oh, she drinks tequila, and she drinks a lot. You know what I mean? Look, listen to me. That's the Cadillac, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this young man. Hey, that's a fine hat and jacket you got.
All right, here comes some Jamie Johnson, George Strait music.
We got you. The Cadillac is here, ladies and gentlemen. She was storming through the house that day. I could tell she was leaving. And I thought, oh, hell, she'll be back. Probably going to Bill Cook's house. She turned and pointed at the picture on the wall and said, that picture from our honeymoon, not a Frisco Bay, just give it away, just give it away. That big 4-poster king-size bed where all our love was made, she said, give it away, just give it away. She said, give it away. Ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away. So I tried to move on, but I felt that every woman I was trying to pay to hold, Bill, that just reminded me of that day when that front door swung wide open. She flung her diamond ring, said, give it away, just give it away. And I said, now, honey, don't you and Bill Cook want 90% of my everything? She said, give it away, just give it away. She said, give it away. Ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, well, we're both tired of fighting anyway. So just give it away. So I'm still right here and where she left me for Bill Cook.
That's right.
Damn, Bill. Along with all the rest of the crap she don't care about anymore, I'll tell you. Like that picture from our honeymoon, not a Frisco Bay, she said, give it away, just give it away. That big 4-poster king-size bed where all our love was made, she said, give it away, but I can't give it away. Now I've got a furnished house, diamond ring, lonely broken heart full of love, and I can't even give it away. Thank you, George Strait. Bill, if it weren't for all the ex-wife jokes, that song would not be as good with you. I'll tell you, that makes it. Look yonder, Jason. The Cadillac came through. See y'all later.
Thank you, Cadillac.
But Cadillac is here, and I'll tell you what. Cadillac is a good man. Where'd he go? Let me tell you. You know, he come down Broadway. He comes in here. And boy, you ain't worth a dime or a nickel, neither one. I'm going to tell you what. You're worth a lot more than that. You're a good friend of this band. You're a good friend to me and everybody down here. And I wonder if you wouldn't mind singing with us. You want to wait a minute? You want to finish? Oh, no, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, the Cadillac himself. That's Billy right there, but we just call him the Cadillac. Jason, before Billy gets on the mic and just takes over the show, why don't you tell everybody what he did for us just now?
Well, Billy was our honky-tonk hero. He created what we call a honky-tonk Christmas miracle. He went to our honky-tonk angels behind the bar, and they have a magic power from Santa Claus himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, now you can't pay attention to what this bunch says. Listen to me. This young man right here and this young lady in this band, I've been on Broad for 15 years singing a country song, but I'm getting a little age on me. I'm from Amarillo, Texas. I run a ranch out there, and I come here with Robert to enjoy myself. And my wife told me before she left, I married 61 years ago, and she said, Billy, when you get on Broadway, will you sing a song for me that we love so much? It has a lot of beautiful hymns in it. And a young man from the Ryman Auditorium came across that alley and laid it down in Tootsie's Lounge with a man called Merle Haggard. And it's a Willie song. Forgetting you is easy, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. Give it to me in E. 1, 2, now hit it. Forgetting you was easy. Forgetting seemed to take the longest time. I keep thinking, babe, and your memory is forever on my mind. You know I'll always love you. I'll never forget the day that you were mine. Now forgetting you came easy, girl, but forgetting seemed to take the longest time. Now the bitter fruit of anger growing from the seeds of jealousy. Oh, what a heartache, babe. But I forgive those things you said to me. I believe in forgiving is the only way I'll ever find peace of mind. Pull that boat. Forgetting you came easy, girl, but forgetting seems to take the longest time. Give it to me, Nashville. Get it rolled down, Broad. Now the years have passed so quickly, and now once again they steal the young man's dream. Oh, what a heartache, babe. But I forgive those things you said to me. You asked me to forgive you. You said there were another on your mind. Forgiving you came easy, girl, but forgetting seemed to take the longest time. One more time, Joe. Forgetting you came easy, girl, but forgetting seemed to take the longest time. Drag it down below. Hi.
What do y'all think about the Cadillac right here? Son, you ain't worth two. Hey, you know, Billy, there's a rule. You can't just sing one with us. You know you got to do one more, right? Which one's it going to be, son? You do all of them good. Make some noise for the Cadillac right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen to me. My grandbaby out there in Amarillo wrote me a song about 6 months ago, and I sang it with this young man here when I come to Nashville. And listen to the lyrics of it. Is that Nick? Let's do that Nick too, can you? Do it G. Is it G, sweetheart? All right, well, hit it. 1, 2, now kick it. Think about living like that. Think about living like that. Do a shack with a railroad track. Think about living like that. Hit it! Think about living like that. Think about living like that. In a two-room shack with a railroad track. Think about living like that. Watch it! Now baby's on the front porch with the Cheerios, feeding them chickens through the crack. Mama's in the backyard hanging out clothes. Bubba gonna get a six-pack. Papa's on the hill hollering Uncle Will, bring me my jumper cable back. Sister on the front porch with the radio, swinging that calico cat. Hit it! Think about living like that. Think about living like that. In a two-room shack with a railroad track. Think about living like that. One more time. Baby's on the front porch with the Cheerios, feeding them chickens through the crack. Mama's in the backyard hanging out clothes. Bubba gonna get a six-pack. Papa's on the hill hollering Uncle Will, bring me my jumper cable back. Sister on the front porch with the radio, swinging that calico cat. Think about living like that. Think about living like that. In a two-room shack with a railroad track. Think about living like that. Listen to me. Now here comes Fred with his 4x4, 12-port lying in the back. Bunch of rednecks in the middle of the road, thinking about the size of the rack. Having a good time, drinking moonshine, pushing the 52 cat.
Hey, man. You did the one first. Yeah, you know. Hey, you listen. I can't believe you didn't one time. You only told her to pull that bow, baby, one time.
All right, I'll
No.
do it for you.
Say, pull that bow. Make some noise for the Cadillac right here, ladies and gentlemen.
He wants me to do one more, and I got to get out and go home for my wife. My wife's going to throw a fit.
We got too many requests. We don't have time.
You'll pull that bow? You want to pull that bow?
Let's do it.
All right, listen.
Let's do the Merle Haggard.
There's a Merle Haggard song. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom, and I want you to listen to this young lady pull that bow. One, is that in D or G? Give it A to me. 1, 2, now hit it. Warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. Stood up, say goodbye, babe, like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden just before baby reached myself. Let my guitar play with her. The magic way, get a nerve away. Sing me back home to a song my mama sang. Make my old memories come alive. Now take me away, baby, turn back those years. Send me back home before I die. Pull that bow, baby. Get in there, Broadway. Now they call Sunday morning, quiet beef above the street. Came in, sang a few old gospel songs, oh yes he did. And I heard him tell the singer, there's a song my mama sang. Let me hear it just one time, then move along. Get in there, Broadway. Sing me back home to a song my mama sang. Make my old memories come alive. Now take me away, baby, turn back those years. Sing me back home before I die. Take me home, Kelly. Send me back home before I go, yeah, baby, get double.
Make some noise for the Cadillac and Kelly over here.
That's not the worst I've been called.
Oh, man, we love it when Cadillac comes in. Make some noise for that young man. I'll tell you what. We love him. You know what? I started playing music down here 8 years ago. And he's been coming to my shows and doing this stuff since I knowed him. Appreciate you, Cadillac. Thank you for always being good to the band. Hey, Billy, don't forget to tip your bartenders over there. They do a good job.
That's right. We do have Miss Alyssa, Miss Suzanne back there. They are your honky tonk angels tonight. Please take care of them. One of them is extremely nice. One of them is very mean. We'll let y'all figure that one out.
You got to order a drink from each of them. in order to figure that out. Hey, is anybody from Texas in here?
We had Texas, and you know what? They might have left.
They left. Well, hell, we're not doing it now.
They might have left.
Well, Texas, you know, I didn't think we had real Texans in here because Texans will always tell you when they're here.
At least 2 or 3 times.
They were the ones that liked your Charlie Robinson song. Oh, right on. No, and they didn't.
Is Ashley in the house? Ashley, that wanted to. Okay, listen, we do not do that Old Crow song, so let us know if there's something else we can do for you. I'm not going to take your money. I'm just going to leave it there. And if you can let us know what else you want to hear. We got some Garth Brooks, little Call 'em Baton Rouge we got to do for Shara. Thank you very much, Shara. I'm just trying to pick it up. Who wants High Cost of Living? I know we have some Jamie Johnson by request. That's coming. I just want to pick it up a little bit. This one goes out to Shara, then some Jamie Johnson, High Cost of Living. We'll be glad to do that one for you, Hoss. You know, Bill.
What? What's going on, man?
Do you judge me for drinking on the
Not
job?
at all. Not at all.
Okay.
You know, I'm on your side, and I gave you the 12-step program.
Yeah, Bill Cook is. He is my mentor. He taught me a very special thing called the 12-step program. I'm gonna tell y'all something. 12-step program works really well. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man. The 12-step program has worked really well for me.
You're doing
It really
good
has.
on it.
Buddy, I appreciate it so much, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is 12 steps. It's 12 steps. Get to the bar and back to this stage. It's about 12 steps, you know, because especially after a few drinks, they get a little smaller. But that is it. So that's my 12-step program. But I'm trying to avoid that. I like for people to bring us to drinks.
There you go.
Don't make us walk all over the
That's
place.
right.
Yeah.
That's all
But
we do.
here's some Garth Brooks, Call 'em Baton Rouge, featuring old what's her name right here, Miss Kari Nelson on the fiddle. Let's do it. I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. Though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts aren't still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. And such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge. The replay of last night's events roll through my mind. Except a scene or two erased by sweet red wine. I see a truck stop sign ahead, so I change lanes. Need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, cause I'm Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl one more time. Hello, Samantha dear, I hope you're feeling fine. It won't be long until I'm with you all the time, but until then I'll spend my money up right down to my last dime. Call in Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, put her on the line. Gotta talk to the girl one more time. Call in Baton Rouge. Sweet Baton Rouge. My Baton Rouge. Oh. Thank you. Big old request for that one. What do y'all think about this band? Make some noise in this honky tonk. All right, now we're doing all requests. We got some high cost of living coming up, some Jamie Johnson. Thank you for being so good to us, y'all. Keep those requests coming. And we, actually, I'm going to take that Old Crow request off. I'm not taking the money, I'm just taking it off. We got some slow hand coming up for her after this. Here it is, though. Jamie Johnson by request.
Who asked for this Jamie Johnson song? High Cost of Living. I'll tell you a little cool story behind this song. And when Jamie, when he and his record label released this to radio as a single, I was actually on tour with Jamie and Hank Jr. I was playing with a guy named Colt Ford. We were doing a Hank Jr. tour. And y'all know Colt Ford too? All right, cool. All right. Produced a couple of his albums. We were out there with Jamie and with Hank Jr., of course. Now, Jamie's an interesting guy. He's a very quiet guy. He keeps his lips pretty firm. And I'll never forget this. We were out there somewhere, and he was doing an interview with a young lady from a radio station. They had just added High Cost of Living as a single. And she said, you know, Jamie, a lot of radio stations around the country have had a hard time adding this one to their playlist because it's very much an adult-themed song. And he just kind of nodded his head. She said, do you think that last verse, is there a different way you could have maybe phrased it to make it a little more family-friendly? And he said, honey, there's only one way to write about a cocaine and a whore. I'll never forget that. That's how Jamie thinks. It's a great song. Oh, Bill Cook knows about that.
I'm not saying nothing.
Cocaine
I didn't
and
say
a whore,
any word.
yep.
What? What are you saying?
I'm leaving Bill out of this one.
Thank you.
I was just a normal guy. Life was just a 9 to 5. Bills and pressure piled up to the sky. She never asked, she knew I'd been hanging with my wilder friends and looking for another way to fly. 2 days straight was no big feat to get by on no food or sleep. Crazy was becoming my new norm. Pass out on the bedroom floor, sleep right through the calm before the storm. My life was just an old routine. Every day the same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive. I tell you, our cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. That Southern Baptist parking lot is where I'd go to smoke my pot. Sit there in my pickup truck and pray, staring at that giant cross. Just reminded me that I was lost, but never seemed to point away. Soon as Jesus turned his back, found my way across the track, looking just to score another deal. If I could get that damn 8-ball, I didn't have to think or talk or feel. My life was just an old routine. Every day, same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive. I'll tell you, man, high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. My whole life it went through my head, lying through that motel bed, watching as the cops kicked in the door. I had a job and a piece of land, and my sweet wife was my best friend, but I traded that for cocaine and a whore. With my newfound sobriety, well, I got the time to sit and think of all the things I had but threw it away. This prison is much colder than the one I was locked up in just yesterday. My life is just an old routine. Every day the same damn thing. I can't even tell if I'm alive. I cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. I'll tell you, man. I cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. Thank you. Big old request for that one. We appreciate it. We got some Conway Twitty by request. I'm sorry. This goes out to Ashley. She wants some slow hand. Boy, I tell you, that's a good one. I can't hear a fucking thing. I'm just whispering. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Fuck, I can drink my way through that.
Do what?
I'm not in a bad mood.
No, don't get away. Come on.
I'm just a little stormy.
I heard you. It's all good.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just whispering the songs because I don't scream when it's low volume. I'm like, no.
Monitors sound weird for sure.
It's wrong. It's the wrong scene. He did it last time too. He did the one that, see, the one we need is the one that doesn't have vocal at fiddle. So it's dialed in from like way back. And that's what he did last Friday too. And I was trying to
We got 15 minutes.
All right, here's a Conway by request.
He's not Kanye West. He's just Ye.
Just yay now. I'm sorry. I hate the dead name people. Like you can't call Conway Harold Jenkins.
That's true.
You can't dead name him either. Well, it's all dead name at this point. Well, that was
Harold
dark.
Jenkins would actually be a pretty cool name for a country singer, but he didn't think so.
I might change mine to Bill Cook and Harold Jenkins.
That would do you no good.
Well, here's a belly rubbing song. Of course, they're all belly rubbing songs. As long as you're willing to rub somebody's belly while it's going on. As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the trees, I saw a look in your eyes, looking into the night, seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of fast moves, you've got a slow groove on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand, want a lover with an easy touch. somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in some heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want to slow hand. Shadow ground, no one around, and a blanket of stars in our eyes. We're drifting free like two lost leaves, crazy sway of the night. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of alright, now you got all night. I've got time. You want a man with a slow hand. You want a lover with an easy touch. You want somebody who'll spend some time and not come and go. It's a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. You got a lover with an easy touch. You got somebody who'll spend some time, not come and go in some heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Thank you. Conway Twitty, hot damn. All right, thank you for that one, Ashley. Now we got a request for some George straight out of Compton. This goes out to Alicia, a little all my exes live somewhere at Bill Cook's house.
Come on over, son.
Well, Bill Cook, you do have quite the compound.
Come on over.
Look, son, look. Anybody still like George Strait? Anybody still like country music? Anybody like this band up here? All right. Anybody like our bartenders back there? Well, remember, there's something the bartenders and this band have in common. We make a living on your gratuity. We don't like to beg you for money, but we surely appreciate it when you throw a little love in the tip jugs you see around here. These girls work their asses off around here, and all I do is tell bad jokes and wear good shirts. Yes, sir. Yeah. Any Travis Tritt? Anything good, as opposed to the bad Travis Tritt. We got you, sir. Don't worry about that. First of George Strait. Thank you, girls. Have a good time. Here's some Travis Tritt. Not Travis Tritt, but George Strait by request. All my exes live at Bill Cook's house.
Come on over.
Listen to me.
Get in there, Broadway. 2, 3, 4.
All my exes live in Texas. Texas is the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanting me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, and she forgot to hung the moon. Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. Tim Dimples, who now lives in Temple's, got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Frio river that I learned to swim. Brings to mind a peace of mind that I lost look on them. With transcendental meditation, I go there each night. I always come back to myself long before daylight. And all my exes live in Texas. Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. Therefore I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I've died. I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Jazz hands. Thank you. George, straight out of Compton by request. No, man, I don't do it. Although I should do it because Merle Haggard wrote that song and George Strait cut it, and it's a damn shame I don't do it. You know, it's a great one, but we don't do it. Thank you. I just said a song, but I forgot what it was. We got the fireman. Oh, it was really good. What was? We forgot the request, Bill.
Oh, he went outside, but
Travis Tritt, yeah, Travis Tritt, that's it. But he went outside. We're gonna wait on him to come back. We got the George Strait, the fireman, coming up for Alicia. Thank you very much. And we also have. We may not have time to get to Friends in Low Places, but we're gonna try it. Here we go. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. Now I can cool them down when they're smoking hot, and I'm a fireman. That's my name. Last night we had a bad one, a mile or two down the road. Held my body wall down and left this woman burning out of control. Down in about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth, and she was ready to go. And I'm the fireman. That's my name. Hell, I call it fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town and putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. Hell, I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot, and I'm the fireman. That's my name. Oh, I bet you would. Burn 'em up. Got a fire engine in a Jeep. like a bee dress fit to kill. Work 24 on, 24 off, but when they get too hot, they just give me a call, and I'm the fireman. That's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame. Everybody like to have what I got here, like a cool 'em down when they're smoldering hot, and I'm the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman. That's my name. Ooh, thank you. All right, we got time for one more song, so I apologize. Oh my God, there's so many. Can't get to all these guys. I'm sorry. We have the best one's probably the Travis Tritt. We've got, yeah, because that was a $20 request. But Jake, Alicia, and Jake again, I'm not going to take your money. I don't want to take your money if we can't do your songs. I just want to say thank you very much for being good to us. Here's some Travis Tritt coming up by request. This is my favorite Travis Tritt song because it was also done by Waylon Jennings. And it's a beautiful song called Where Corn Don't Grow.
A song about bad farming.
Leave it to Miss Finishing School right here to correct the grammar on it.
Where corn doesn't
Did you
grow.
go to finishing school?
Maybe.
Yeah, she did. So she's like, excuse me, it's where corn doesn't grow. As we sat on the front porch of that old gray house where I was born and raised, staring at the dusty fields where my daddy worked hard every day. Think it kind of hurt him when I said, Daddy, there's a lot that I don't know. Don't you ever dream about a life where corn don't grow. Now he just sat there silent, staring at his favorite coffee cup. Saw a storm of mixed emotions in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age seems like his whole world is turning slow. You think you'll find an answer to it all where corn don't grow. Hard times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. You may change your mind, 'cause the weeds are high where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty when Daddy turned to walk back in the house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought that I knew more than I know now. I can't say it didn't warn me, the city life's a hard road to hoe. Ain't it funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow? Hard times are real, and there's dusty fields no matter where you go. You may change your mind where the weeds are high, where corn don't grow. times are real. There's dusty fields no matter where you go. Oh, and you may change your mind when the weeds are high where corn don't grow. You may change your mind on the weeds are high where corn don't grow. Thank you. Travis Tripp by request. Guys, that's all the time we have. We got to start tearing down so the next band can get set up. Then we can all get tore up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take your requests. We had great ones for Elvis and Garth Brooks and Rocky Top, but sorry, guys. I appreciate you trying to get your songs in. Thanks for being good to us. Remember, it's never, ever, ever the right time to tip cattle, but it's always the right time to tip the band and tip your bartenders. Thank you very much. And listen, we'll be back here Sunday. You can find us here Sunday, 11 a.m. Come in here Sunday and say hi to us. We're here 11 to 2. Just come in and we'll play your favorite country music songs. Welcome to Nashville. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Make some noise out there for us, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great time.